Hello, this is Alexander Cross, criminal attorney here in the San Francisco Bay Area. Be sure to subscribe to our channel if you'd like to learn more. Law offices of Cross and Associates. So we received an interesting inquiry here on our YouTube channel. This has to do with a kid who missed court. Let's see here. 6 years ago, when I was 16, I missed my court for a DUI. Now, I got arrested for another DUI. Can you accept my case? Well, yeah, of course we could accept the case. That's not really the issue. The issue is, well, first of all, the two DUIs. Let's go to the first one. The first one took place when you were 16 years old. Now, because you were under the age of 21, if you were driving under the influence of alcohol, all the DA would have to show is that you had essentially any alcohol in your system. Because under 23-140 of the vehicle code, a minor under the age of 21 cannot drive with any amount of alcohol in their system. That would automatically essentially result in a DUI for that minor. Now, the interesting thing is that even though you have these two cases, one of your cases is going to be handled in the juvenile court. The other one is going to have to be handled in criminal court. I know you're 22 right now, but what matters was the age that you had when you allegedly committed these offenses. So yeah, these cases can be accepted, but it's going to be necessary to deal with two different DAs, two different judges. It's going to be as if you have, it's essentially going to be two separate systems. One of them, the juvenile one, is going to be more about rehabilitation. I know you're already 22, but in these cases, they usually want to see a tremendous amount of progress. So it's going to be necessary to keep going back to court over and over and over to show the judge that things are getting better. Obviously, the fact that you got this new DUI doesn't really bode all that well, because it sort of shows that you didn't really learn your lesson the first time 6 years prior. However, I think in a situation like this, it would probably be a good idea to enter a rehab program, not necessarily a live-in program, but definitely a rehab program in order to satisfy the juvenile judge. Now, regarding the adult court, in adult court, the DA still has to show that you were driving with a .08 or more, or that you were driving bad enough, because they have to show that the alcohol was impeding your ability to safely operate a motor vehicle. And actually, that reminds me, and this is an advisement that everybody receives in criminal court when they are facing a DUI charge. Please understand that driving under the influence impedes your ability to safely operate a motor vehicle. It's extremely dangerous to human life to drive under the influence of alcohol or drugs, or both. And if you continue to drive under the influence of alcohol, and if somebody is killed, you could be charged with murder. So please be very, very careful driving under the influence. Regardless, if you'd like to learn more about criminal law here in the San Francisco Bay Area, be sure to subscribe to our channel, Law Offices of Cross and Associates. But if you've been accused of a crime and need representation in court, be sure to give us a call at 1-800-862-7677. Once again, 1-800-862-7677. See you then.